everybody. Welcome to CripChat, your weekly podcast for everything disability. Today we have with us Jonathan Shar, Ibby D, and myself, David D. Today we're going to be talking about the festive season and people with disability. Please like and share. If you got any comments, please put them in the comment box. Over to you, Ibby.
Thank you, David. Thank you for that. And hello, everyone, and welcome to CripChat, your weekly podcast on everything disability. The festive season's now among us. David, what are your
Yes.
plans for the festive season?
Festive seasons, family and dinners and whatever the family's got to offer. Presents for Christmas, probably a holiday if I can.
Good time to go on holiday. I just also want to acknowledge that before we do begin, the traditional owners of the land on which we stand and pay my respect to the elders, past, present, and emerging. I want us to always remember that this is, was, and always will be Aboriginal land. And I also want to acknowledge the various cultures that are with us in Australia. And just to mention, not everyone that celebrate Christmas, but it's a good time to spend with family and friends.
Is there Hanukkah also?
Yeah. There's Christmas, there's Hanukkah, there's a lot of seasons coming upon us. And so, look, I think it's a great time to relax, given that we had a long year. It was a very long year this year. The year's already gone. Just like that. I remember it was January. Yesterday it was January. Now it's December. I don't know what's happening. Jonathan, what do you have planned for the holidays?
Just relax. It's been a long year.
So, yeah.
We need rest and recover.
Exactly, John. Relax. A lot of relaxing and just recovering and just get ready for the new year. Yeah, it's going to be a better year. Hopefully it's going to be a big year next year. But it's a great time to relax. We've all done so much work. I just want to acknowledge, the work that everyone has done. We've got the festive season among us. So Leon provided a comment. He said, well said and very thoughtful. With 3 love heart emojis and I think a prayer emoji. So thank you for that, Leon. In saying that, it's going to be relaxing for me as well. Just spend time with family and friends and I guess to live day by day and see how it goes. Getting ready for next year. In saying that, now's the time to get, gifts for family and friends. David, what's the ideal or the perfect gift to give this festive season?
It depends on people, what they want and what they need.
Exactly. And look, there are some accessible, gifts you can get, I guess, people with disability.
If you go to Vision Australia for people with blind, they've got different gifts. They've got different things in there. There's gifts for blind people. There's gifts for different disabilities.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I guess, look, buying a gift, for someone, you gotta think about, is that accessible for them? Will they enjoy it? Would they be able to use it?
Well, and also you got to think: is it a 1 player or is it 2 player? Do they have someone to play with?
Yes, you gotta think about whether it's fun playing on your own or playing it with friends and company, of course. So you spoke about Vision Australia. You can also look into independent living assessor, ILS, some pretty, I guess, crafty equipment for people that have physical barriers. There's also, I think Hearing Australia, they have some equipment for people that are hearing impaired. So, look, some ideas for gifts might include a ball that has a bell inside. That'll be an awesome gift for people that are vision impaired. Even stress balls for people that have anxiety. We can have video games. Video games are always fun. There are joysticks that are, I guess, suitable for people with physical impairments. There are gifts out there. You just gotta do your research.
What about someone that lives in a wheelchair? Is in a wheelchair?
I guess some wheelchair accessories might be creative.
Ideal gifts can be also people with that are blind or vision impaired or deaf clothing.
Yeah, yeah. If anyone has any ideal gifts they would like to share, please do send the comments. Look, there's always some, I guess, creative gift. Doesn't even have to be, an accessible item. It could be like chocolates.
What about a talking book, audio book? Yeah.
Yeah, very creative. There are lots of things out there. Buy a teddy bear. It's the thought that counts. Clothing is always a good gift.
Sometimes giving someone a phone call to tell them, wish them a happy birthday or a Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah or Happy New Year and checking up on them is a gift by itself, don't you think?
Exactly, David. Exactly, which is a leeway to the next question, David. So always checking up on your family and friends is a good way to go. Kind of bring that joy during the festive season. My question to both of you: tips on how to look after yourself during the break. So, Jonathan, do you have any tips you'd like to share with us?
Yeah. Keep a routine and if you need space from family, go for a walk.
Yeah, exactly, John. Exactly, that's a very good point. If you're stressed and anxious, so it's good to go for a walk. Kind of calm yourself down. Kind of relaxes you. How about you, David? What are tips you can tell us on how to look after yourself during the break?
Well, during the break, there's a lot of festival seasons, a lot of food, a lot of everything, but just make sure you don't overeat and ever eat the wrong stuff. Eat in moderation, eat comfortable, and make sure you don't eat the wrong stuff. And also continue on exercising. If you don't move too much, you shouldn't be eating too much junk.
Yeah, that's a good point, David. And it's always good to look after yourself, maintain your health, don't eat too much, and always move around. But there are people out there that don't move around as much, and it's always good to get physical. Reach out to your exercise physiologist or even your physios if you, I guess, want to look after yourself. Dietitians, if you need to, I guess, maintain what you're eating. There's also psychologists if you need someone to talk to, if you have mental health issues. Always reach out to a friend if needed. I guess that peer support is always the best when it comes to, I guess, talking to someone and getting support from them. And most importantly, just make sure that, well, not make sure, but always look after yourselves. You can't be replaced. So you gotta, I guess, be the best that you can. And in order to do that, you need to reach out. Reach out to your networks.
If you need to talk to someone, call someone. Let them know you need someone to talk to. My final thoughts are make sure you keep happy. You know what's gone out? Christmas cards. We used to get Christmas cards once upon a time. Start sending Christmas cards the old way. We've got to start using the old tactics. A Christmas card can make someone's day. Just
Yeah.
that you thought of them. Always check out for everyone else. Eat in moderation. And if you're hungry and you haven't got anything to eat, tell someone. Always reach out to others.
Yeah.
Now I'm putting peer support. Thank you, David. How about you, John? Final thoughts?
After this year, we all need a rest. So, on happy holidays and relax.
Thank you for that, Jonathan. It's all about, wishing everyone a safe and a happy holiday. And also, look, use the time to look after yourselves. Take a rest, regroup for next year. My final thoughts, look, we spoke about, ideal gifts you can give to your friends and family during the festive season. But it's always good to look after yourselves. Make sure that you enjoy it in the company of others. If you're ever alone, reach out to your networks, your peers, your friends, your family. There are plenty of numbers you can call if you're ever in a situation where if you're alone. And we've repeated that many times on our podcast. In saying that, have a safe break, everyone. Take the time to relax, enjoy, and hopefully we'll see you next time. So you have been watching CripChat, your weekly podcast on everything disability. Join us next time as we talk about more things related to disability. But for now, take care, enjoy yourselves, and always reach out if you need to. Goodbye for now.
Bye.
Bye.